Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Wolverines will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Carter. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play of the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal this morning.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside, it's Marshall. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Got 7 yards on the play. It's It's 3rd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Right on the money. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines are marching down the field. He wants to change this route.
Just a second game back from the injured list, a hamstring injury. Lost him 3 weeks.
Here's Underwood to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Grabs it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I better say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time at Florida State. Offensive line play wasn't good enough. You got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Moving away from pressure. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Got a little grass. Past the 20. Touchdown, Noles. He got a step and just dusted the field. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Marshall. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Pitchers on the mound, and Coach Hutchinson preach that daily work ethic. This group certainly does the work in between
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He fires one deep over the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
The kick is on its way.
Had the surgery 2 years ago in the middle of the baseball season.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback.
Josh Hader trade. Sending Hader to the Padres. Yeah, so one play now.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Throwing, Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Marsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him.
Looks like he's going to be Luis Lara.
Fires downfield. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away.
There's a crease. Ripping through the defense. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
We're just hanging back around with these guys.
Oh.
Because when he was with Lisa, she didn't want to hang out with these guys. Now
Yeah.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver.
Wow, I don't know.
Unloads to the wide out. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Marshall. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety.
Oh, that was horrible.
Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. Getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Marshall. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Sharp single to right center in the first one. They got a hit yesterday.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
It will only be a matter of time before Churchill is struck once again.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback may change this route. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. A little screen to the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire, trying to buy time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short, a 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the 1st down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard and you get called for a penalty. Nice job getting a good clean hit, pressure on the quarterback.
Pressure coming. Got his man to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottoms him up. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Across the 15. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the 1st half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Underwood keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second
Say
and
what the
long
fuck I
working
called.
here. Looking downfield very late in the half. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Longhorns looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense.
There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Underwood to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will give them the lead. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it to credit. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Here comes the heat. Complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big
You're going to play man.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab, it's Robinson. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida way. They are starting to believe as that score puts them on top. Oh, and these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action. Bryce Underwood. That's caught. It's Marsh. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's Marshall. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite and you're a little bit flat and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts. But I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, and get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back. And all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the news. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Marshall. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Might be changing the route. Throwing, Underwood. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
To the air, it's Underwood. Going long. He caught it.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Underwood.
What?
Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that...
Get the fuck out of here.
They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. From the gun, running back on the move. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Give to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I think we're going to see a lot more of this from this offense. Listen, you're backed up on your own end. You got the lead. More importantly, you want to continue to run the clock, get first downs, be the physical team right here. The ground game, I imagine, is going to be a big part of their playbook moving forward.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Noles have this offense rolling. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Pulls it in. It's Riles. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they're able to make the tackle.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the returner is stopped. So here comes the Michigan offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's Underwood to throw. With the catch, it's Marsh. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That is just what this offense needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast. They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Marshall. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The RPO, it's complete. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessful. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit of...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Bringing the heat. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Michigan! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football baller, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Really a special place for excited for the new year. For the first time, MLB has mobile applications for trips to all their stadiums. Yes, all 31 major
He was at home versus Tennessee too. So Tennessee was better.
Toyota game reset. Brewers with a 4 spot in the 6th inning, and they lead 7-2. Pratt 3 runs batted in. Mara with 3 RBIs, and Robert Gasser, terrific start against his hard-hitting Rockies team. 6 innings, 2 earned runs. Another game without a walk for Gasser. 2 rookies leading the way here today. 27th. And it will be Chad Patrick. That's all. And only had to get 1 out on Tuesday against the Reds. 3.5 earned run average in appearance number 33 tonight. Cutter's been good. He's used the fastball effectively. So much right. Tyler Freeman. That's what I'm talking about. You know, with Chad Patrick with that terrific cutter. He used the four-seamer a lot. He got the strikeout on Castro with the four-seamer. Just missed the edge to Summerton. Becoming less predictable. Yesterday, 6 innings, 2 runs.
Before you get started, you can customize your Dynasty experience. This is where you'll adjust your settings to fit the way you want to play. With custom conferences, you can realign the college landscape however you see fit. You can also import any custom team builder teams you want to include. Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic. Now it's time to choose your. Here, you can create your own coach, or now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's.
Sean and Tim Dillard in another inning for first or at least three. Second in the league coming in, and that was obviously huge with some separation. Barry Brewer's inning, swinging bunt. There's a walk in there. They got the pitcher change and then big hits and a big sac fly from some of the youngest guys on the team. And Luis Lara and Cooper Pratt, both with 3 RBIs tonight. They played a little small ball and it paid off a little bit. Sometimes those sac flies add up. Small ball means a good post game for Tim Dillard, guys. Looking forward to it. All right, thanks a lot, Greg and Billy. Billy's recovering from yesterday. Check those habits. That was just walking a little delicate. He got trained during the game. They keep skipping. Standard going off the pitch to the mark. He's out there. He got big lats. That's a good little special for him. Training that lifts the game. The game is out. Tracked him last week on that game and it's training. So the team that drafted last decided they didn't want him. It's not fair. Then he got traded and that team that got wanted to get back on the field. That's like it's kidding. It's fun, man. It's just fun. Start the show yesterday. What's the name of the like that? I know it's great. Great job. Outstanding job by everybody.
Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the...
2 for 4 in this one tonight. I think Randy Wolf stole the show. I think that was the transfer about how that was, right? That was good. That was Bryce Rag, Lee Peterson, tied for 7th on any play today. That's his 25th double of the year. 15 homers, 5 hits, his 500th career hit. I mentioned he pitched well, and it was his first game. He and Bryce Wilson covered some innings out there, back-to-back games, and really set him up for a series win. Well, I think the series wins. And then the Cubs' appearance came on the heels of a big start back to side. Joe picked him up in the 3-0 win. Sarah and John with nuptials. She's like, Sarah's like, all right, we're good for that. And there they are. Congratulations, guys. That's how she felt about that. I think she was ready to get inside and anybody can John get us a rock here and watch this. How about that? They got married from the Eucharist steps. There you go, right? Yesterday, beer with Roger. I had some friends that they capitalized on that pretty nice. Yeah.